Hey there, Mikhail here with Tozy DIY, and today we're taking a look at the Insta360 Link. This is a awesome webcam by Insta360. It has a gimbal functionality to it, which is really awesome. So we're just gonna be taking a look at it. I'm gonna go to some footage of me putting it together after we look at some of the unboxing footage here. It is really sleek, feels super nice, super high quality. The gimbal, all the motors just seem to slide really nice. I've messed with a few gimbal type products before, the DJI Osmo, the Ronin S, and now the Insta360, and I've seen the more recent Osmo 6. So I've gotten to mess around with a few gimbals, and this is one of the cleanest feeling ones I've ever had. It is so smooth as it moves. Almost no weight to it is needed to move that at all, which is really nice. So it moves super smooth once you get it hooked up. Speaking of the hooking up process, super simple. It is USB-C hookup, however, you do get an adapter if you don't have a USB-C plug-in on your computer like I didn't, and I was worried that might cause some issues like not being able to use 4K. Didn't have any issue with that. Once it's plugged in, you'll see it do kind of a fun little calibration. After that, it'll stay forward for a few moments, but if the Insta360 Link software is not open, it actually goes into a sleep mode, which is really nice for people who have worries about, you know, their software looking at more than it should. Well, it knows when it's not being used. Now, I have some footage of me going ahead and turning it on for the first time and playing around with it, and I had an awesome time. You kind of get to learn with me as I mess with it. I'll go ahead and add some notes here of some things that I realized after I was done filming that I wish I would have talked a little bit about, just to let you all know. So it can go up to 4K, it can go as low as 720 and as high as 4K. Under the little ... tab in the top of the menu, you do have the option to turn on preferences like hotkeys or other things like that, or global wake up, which is really awesome. You can also choose where it gets its audio from and where it gets its, you know, screenshots and all that saved to and video saved to, so you can set up a folder for it. But my biggest interest is the hotkeys. You can like Alt W, Alt T, Alt all that, and it'll change between the different modes if you want to use your computer keyboard to control it instead of your hand gestures, as well as being able to control the gimbal with the keyboard by holding Alt and using the arrow keys to move it. Other than that, you'll get to see most every function here in this next part of the video, so enjoy. All right, so I'm just testing out some of the features real quick. So apparently this has different ones. So we've got your normal tracking. So this is cool. You can just track you left and right. We have an overhead mode where if I had it set up on a vertical thing, it can look straight down. What it's catching right now is its own base. But if I wanted it, for instance, to follow my desk, like my keyboard, I could hit the desk view. And then you can see my incredibly dusty desk that needs some cleaning up. But it also has this very cool mode called whiteboard mode. So let's say you're a teacher and you wanted to, for instance, show something going on the whiteboard. You could pop, let it come straight in here. Do this, you can go through, do your lesson, and let's say you're far away from it and you're in the middle of your, 2 times 4, and you're in the middle of something, you should be able to throw up a gesture like this, and it should recognize and go back to me, which is pretty cool. If I say, maybe I like this angle right here and I want to stop tracking, so holding up a gesture should get this to auto track on me. There's also one that says zoom, and I've not gotten it to work yet, but we'll try right here. L should zoom. Oh. Is it how far I push the L? It is. All right, well, that's how you can zoom via this thing. So I should be able to just say L, and then that's awesome. I love that. But let's say I want the whiteboard. I just give it the peace sign, finds my whiteboard, and bada bing, bada boom. That's pretty awesome. So this thing has been really fun to mess with. So far, it's got great tracking, so you can change the different settings. I'll go ahead and record my screen starting right now. You should be able to go on here and change. So right now I have it on half body, but maybe I just want my head in frame every time. Maybe I want my whole body. It's gonna try to get more of me. It's only gonna get half because I'm not standing. We have single tap tracking, all these different things. Tracking speed, we can go fast. Let's see what that's like. That is zooming actually. Let's try slow. It's a lot more nonchalant, but let's try that with fast and then tell it to go to whiteboard. Will it get there faster, you think? Now, it looks like it still has to search and find it. So the way it knows this is the whiteboard, it came with these stickers that I initially thought were just for fun. They turn out to be the corner pinning of this. So if you had a longer whiteboard, you could even fill this whole frame if you set these in the corner of said whiteboard. It only came with 4 of those stickers, so I don't know if you can buy more or if it's just assumed, you only have one whiteboard, which makes sense. Or if you wanted to go to a different setup, maybe bring the camera with you. But the software was super easy to install. I had no issues, and I got into it, and within 5 seconds I was having fun. You can even auto control the gimbal if you'd like to. I can look down, I can zoom in, I can set preset positions, so let's say I want something different. I can set position 1 and then just drag it over. Set this as position 2, position 1, position 2. Pretty cool stuff. Image settings, you can go through and do the exposure, brightness, all that stuff. Get it how you like it. But overall, this is actually one of the coolest cameras I've ever messed with. I really, really enjoy playing around with this thing. Overall, I mean, I love this thing. If I could keep it on my desk, I would, but I'm confident Jackson's gonna steal this from me. So it'll be gone, but it'll be in use around the office, I'm sure. If you're somebody who's a teacher or something like that, and you think that this would be something good for you, I would agree highly. Like, this whiteboard feature is awesome, especially during the time of when Zoom calls were like the only way to teach. Being able to just snap it over here and have it not just do that, but like, boom, go right to it. Makes it super easy and it's crisp and the zoom is good. I'm still in focus up here and back there, which is awesome. The fact you have to turn it off, so if you're not paying attention, you won't. The auto track and be able to say, hey, you know, I'm gonna run somewhere real quick. Don't track me anymore. Be right back is awesome. I think I'm a fan of the fast tracking speed personally. It's snappier, cooler, and I think that's all I have to say about it. I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below if you look to get one yourself. It will be an affiliate link. Will help us out. We'll appreciate that. But overall, if you were looking at the Link 360, it's awesome. It's a very, very cool thing. The software is very sleek and easy, and right now I'm recording in 1920 by 1080, but it looks like we can go up to recording now at a higher resolution. But this is 4K 3840, so we've gone up in resolution and it looks even sharper, really crisp. I love this thing. I think it's very cool. It was super easy, and one of the nice things is when you turn it off, it actually kind of goes to sleep, so people feel weird about the cameras pointing at them, especially one that can look around your room. This one will actually look down when it's off. When it's powered on but off, it'll look straight down. It also has a fun little wind-up start when you turn it on for the first time. It kind of calibrates to make sure all the pieces are moving before the software is even installed, so it's awesome. So once again, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. If you want to get one, like I said, affiliate link down below, and we appreciate your time. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Peace.